Hello, this is Cody Carlson doing Module 17 for AEP 858. Here's my data protocol. Step 1, goal setting. I believe to get your staff to follow and buy in to your data protocol, or really anything, you have to promote your vision. With this clear focus, you will set up the foundation of what we are looking to achieve this coming year and kind of ask the question, what do we want our school to be known for? Also, sometimes to start, I think that there's issues that are pretty obvious. What's our unwritten perception? What kind of issues does it take no data to look at to go, we're struggling with this? At our school that I work at now, it's obvious that we have an attendance issue. I don't know the data or don't even have to look at it, but I know we have an attendance issue. So things like that. Step 2, once we set the vision, now we will collect the data. We got to make sure our programs and assessments are collecting the proper data, and we're looking for honest numbers and evidence here. We're not just hoping to see good numbers and go, well, turn a blind eye and go, we're good. Like, we need to have the honest numbers so we know what to fix. In my protocol, we would use our map data, some Kelpa data, and use the MTSS tier system. And then once we have these assessments and we have the data that we need to make sure it's clean and easy to understand and presentable so that we can start to analyze it, which is step number 3. It's time to analyze. We're going to promote, as we've learned in this class, it is best in your data analysis to promote collaboration through meaningful dialogue and discussions. And with these discussions, we're going to identify our strengths, weaknesses, and identify some trends so that we can identify our areas of concern and where our focus is going to go. And then once we've kind of figured out where we're weak and where our focus is going to go, now we got to dive deeper, asking questions such as what's causing these trends. If we use our case study, for example, we thought maybe it was ineffective teaching strategies, maybe it was outdated curriculum or poor scheduling, but just identifying those issues that we can start looking into. And maybe this certain issue pertains to a certain demographic or subgroup as well. Step number 4, once we've figured out our target and where we're going to go, we're going to attack it. We're going to attack our weakness and turn it into a strength. This plan of mine is favoring the MTSS plan, and we're going to look to get students individual support systems. Now we got to make sure that they are the proper ones. So we're going to take a deeper look into our time and schedule. Are they getting the right duration and frequency of times for these supports? 3 times a week, 45 minutes of that advisory time, which I think would show us some improvements. And then no matter what our attack plan is, it has to fall in line with our original school vision that we started in step 1. Everything's going to be led off of that. Step number 5, the process is not done. We're going to continue to assess our students. We're going to map test once per quarter. The goal is to move our students over into those next tiers. We can't just say, well, we looked at it once, we made an action plan and just turn a blind eye and go, it should work. We have to continue to evaluate our action plan, and that's by continuing to collect data and analyzing that data. Step number 1 would be, do we reach our goal of improving students? If not, then we need to go back and reevaluate and start over. Looking at who had success, maybe using a different concept. There was a teacher that used this concept instead of this, and it really worked, and they saw a lot of growth in that one. Start reevaluating the action plan that way. And then also, when you do the MTSS tiers, student motivation is pretty crucial with that. They have to be motivated themselves, but we're going to make corrections to the action plan and start over. As you see, this is a wheel. It's going to continuously go around and around, and once we've made one weakness a strength, we're going to go to the next one. And that's just the growth mindset that we're going to have here. Thank you very much. Here are my standards. It's been a great class. Learned a lot from everybody. Have a good one.